Welcome to the Gamescape, everybody. My name is Jarek, and today we're back in Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. This is episode 19 of our playthrough today. And in our previous episode, we had made our way out of the market square, having not yet found Jannah, Sela's friend, but we're not giving up the hunt yet. We did end up kind of stepping out of the area, and so since we were on the map anyway, I just decided to go ahead and head up to the library, where we entered the library and we found somebody who looked like a crusader burning bodies on a pyre. And so we kind of got to investigating that just a little bit, and turns out he was a deserter and that he was joining the cultists. So we, being the clever souls that we are, pretended to be members of Baphomet's followers, and basically took command of the situation, forced him to put the fires out, and then sent him off to the Grey Garrison, where all of the demons are, where presumably he will be eaten. I don't know exactly what's going to happen to him, but at any rate, he is no longer a problem for us, at least. One of the people that was being burnt was the Storyteller, the blind elf that our friend Staunton the dwarf told us about. And so we got to talking to him just a little bit. He wasn't feeling very safe where he was for, obvious reasons. And so he asked us to escort him back here to the Defender's Heart, which is what we did. And so after we got back here, he was a little more talkative. We were able to speak with him, and he told us about the things that he sees, right? So he gets to, if he handles an object or whatever, he can see the past of that object and see kind of what it's been through, which is where he gets stories from. And so he investigated a few of our items that we had, including the paladin's sword that Sela is wielding, and also our friend Finian, the magic talking sword. And as we suspected, Finian is a person who was made into an intelligent weapon who doesn't really understand that he's no longer a person. He fools himself into thinking that he's stuck somewhere, that he's just waiting for something to happen, or, when he gets used for evil purposes, he just doesn't understand why that happens and stuff like that. And so I suspected when we first met Finian, that was probably kind of the case. And it turned, he was able to confirm that for us. And so that's kind of the story there. He the Storyteller also told us about the corruption that he had found when he was allowed to investigate Kinabras's Wardstone. And basically his warnings fell on deaf ears. And as you know, what happened after that was the demons were able to come in and take advantage of it. But he was saying, and we kind of already knew this anyway, but the corruption that's in there could be basically fostered and nurtured by the demons, and then it would turn the Wardstone into a weapon that they could use against all of the other Wardstones around the world wound, and basically wipe out all of those cities and whatnot. So he wants us to destroy it. And we got the clue that the star knife that we found when we were searching the area around where Terendelev had fallen in the market square, we found the star knife, and that knife is one of the keys that might be able to help us destroy the Wardstone. And so we'll definitely be holding on to that. And then once we got done with the Storyteller, we spent a little bit of time here talking with Lan, and he kind of opened up to us a little bit and told us about how his mother and father got together and how they'd had him. And then they had tried to have other children as well. His mother being a half elf and his father being a mongrel, like he is. And his first brother basically had been born with a no nose. And so they were all worried that he was going to choke and die because he couldn't breathe through a nose or whatever. He ended up dying of a weak heart. And then he had also had triplet siblings that were supposed to be born, but they were all stillborn. One of them was in pieces even. And so it turns out, has joined the crusade here to fight the demons, sort of out of revenge and sort of out of duty to his dead siblings, because they are not able to fight the demons that caused their condition. So he's fighting them for them. And so that's kind of Lan's story. A little bit tragic, but he's still with us. And so that's a fine thing. As I'm looking here, there has been a update to the game. And the fireplace in the inn is back, which is nice. I don't know if you guys had noticed, but there was just a fire here on the floor for last several times we've been here. So the fireplace is back, which is good. And so that's going to be fine. The last thing is the entire party is ready to level up. So we're going to go ahead and start taking care of those level ups real quick. I have no plans to move Valric away from two-handed fighter. So we're just going to continue on this path for the time being. We have 3 more points that we can invest here. We're just going to stick with the ones that we've been putting them in. Actually, I do want to have Knowledge World since he is our only potion maker. Right now we're getting lowish on potion materials, but that's okay. We're going to just keep on that path. We got land for athletics. Land's getting quite good at that, and that's fine. So I'm not too terribly worried about that. Next up, we have a new feat. And with this feat, we have 2 feats at this level. One of them is for two-handed fighter. The other one is a party feat. So the party feat, we're going to be taking, what was it? There's a good one that we can take here that's a shared feat. And it is... Now I don't remember what I was going to take. I apologize. Outflank, that was what it was. So whenever you and an ally who also has this feat are flanking the same creature, your flanking bonus on attack rolls increases to +4. In addition, whenever you score a critical hit against the flanked creature, it provokes an attack of opportunity from your ally. So this is going to be good. We're going to take this one with everybody that is a melee fighter. And so that'll be good. So that's his first feat. His second feat, he gets as being a fighter. We're going to take Cleave so that he can chop through multiple attackers. Basically, he gets to make a second attack against a second adjacent opponent. If he hits the first guy, add a -2 penalty to armor class for doing the maneuver, right? So he kind of opens himself up to counterattack just a little bit, but he potentially gets to hit 2 people at once. And so that's going to be awesome. So that's going to be what we're going to take for that. And that's it for Valric. Then we're going to go ahead and level up the rest of the party. I'm not ready to start working on Darren yet, and nor am I really ready to start working on Nenio. So that's okay. We're going to go with Amber here, and we're going to keep her on the witch path. She gets 4 points that she can spend. She gets Knowledge Arcana. She gets Persuasion, Magic Device, and Lore Religion. Okay, she gets her feat. She is not a melee character, so she does not really need to take the she doesn't have Shake It Off though. I wonder if we should get her that. She's not really engaged in melee. So Shake It Off, what's the exact thing? When you are adjacent to one or more allies who have this feat. So she should have this one. Well, we're going to get her that. That's fine, because she's usually adjacent to somebody. And that gets her bonuses to her saving throws too. So that's going to be excellent. Okay. She gets a new spell, and that is a level 2 spell. She also has Burning Arc and Cure Moderate Wounds and Scorching Ray. So we get another one besides that. We can take Summon Monster, Unbreakable Heart. These are all level 1 spells. Can she get a level 2 spell? Oh, she gets another level 1 spell and probably another level 2 spell as well. All right, so let's take, for this one, what's Unbreakable Heart? Target creature gets a +4 morale bonus on saving throws against mind affecting effects. That's a weird way to put that, but that's okay. That rely on negative emotions such as crushing despair, rage, fear, etc. That's okay, I guess. Ray of Sickening. Sickened for the spell's duration. Penalty to strength equal to 1d6 + 1 per 2 caster levels, maximum of 1d6 + 5. I mean, that's maybe not the worst. Enlarge person command. Give the subject a single command, which it obeys to the best of its ability. On its turn, the subject moves. Oh, you can. Okay, these are the commands you can give it as approach. So on its turn, the subject moves towards you as quickly and directly as possible for 1 round. May do nothing but move towards you during its normal turn. Provokes attacks of opportunity. You can tell it to fall. Makes it go prone rather. You can tell it to flee or to halt. Subject stands in place for 1 round. It may not take any actions, but is not considered helpless. So that's actually not maybe the worst. Cause fear maybe is an okay too. Let's go with command. I think that's okay for now. Okay. Level 2 spell. She's already got, yeah, like I said, she's already got a Burning Arc, Cure Out Wounds, Scorching Ray. And then she can have blindness maybe isn't the worst. Hold Person's probably okay. Molten Orb's probably okay. See Invisible, Summon Monster 2. Web is always a good one for entangling. Little crowd control. Why don't we take Web? Web's a solid spell. Okay, and that is her. Next up, we've got Wolgic. Keep going with him too. And then we're going to go with he's going to have this and this and this and this and this. So those are his skills that he's working on. Looks good. Okay, next up. So he has 2 weapon fighting already. That's fine. So he needs to have his outflank. Why does he not have access to that? Does he have it already? I don't think he has it already. Accomplish Sneak Attacker. Increase sneak attack damage by a d6. Point blank shot. He doesn't have any. +1 bonus on attack and damage rolls with ranged weapons. Ranges up to the... Yeah, see, that doesn't help him. Weapon focus would be okay. Back to back he can get continued coordinated defense and maneuvers. He can get a bunch of metamagic stuff. Precise strike, shake it off, shielded caster. Yeah, but he doesn't have the outflank, it doesn't look like. Oh, he doesn't have the prerequisites. Base attack bonus of 4. Current value is 3. Okay, so he needs more dex, basically, or whichever he is, dex or strength. I can't remember. Okay, so he can't get that right now. That's fine. Let's just get rid of that. Then we'll find something good for him then. Okay, no, stop that. All right. This actually looks pretty good. He's always getting sneak attack damage. That's not the worst thing, probably. Let's go take a look here. Back to back. Nobody else has that yet. Combat casting, maybe. Combat reflexes, maybe. Get a number of additional attacks of opportunity per round equal to your dexterity bonus. With this feat, you may also make attacks of opportunity while flat-footed. We're going to pick this up. I don't think we want it yet. So that's okay. Metamagic Bolster spell. Make your spells deal additional area effect damage while making them stronger. Spell now deals 2 more points of damage per die rolled on all of its targets. Additionally, all enemies in 5 feet of the spell targets are dealt 2 damage per die rolled of the original spell. Okay. Empower spell. Causing them to deal more damage. Let's see. Benefit all variable numeric effects for empowered spell are increased by half, including the bonuses to those rolls. Can extend spell, heighten spell, cast spells if they were a higher level. A heightened spell has a higher spell level than normal, up to a maximum of 9th level. Unlike other metamagic feats, heightened spell actually increases the effective level of the spell that it modifies. All effects dependent on spell level, such as saving throw DCs and spell penetration, so on, are calculated according to the heightened level. Heightened spell difficulty to prepare and cast as a spell. It doesn't say how much, though. Quicken spell is interesting. Piranha Strike. Choose to take a -1 penalty on all attack rolls. +2 bonus on melee damage rolls. Okay, yeah, we're not going to do that. You know what? I don't really know what else to do with him right now. So I think what we're going to do is go with the accomplished sneak attacker. And we'll get the extra D6 on his sneak attacks, which is almost every attack he makes. Because we don't generally throw him right into things. We usually run him up to whoever Sela or Valric are fighting and let him attack there. All right, so he's got 2 new level 2 spells. Bull Strength is definitely a good one for him to have. Command Undead, probably not. Create Pit, it's not a bad crowd control spell. See invisibility, summon monsters, summon small elemental, web. Magic Weapon wouldn't be the worst. Stacking +1 enhancement, I think, is what this is. Magic Weapon gives a weapon a +1 enhancement bonus on attack and damage rolls. Enhancement bonus does not stack with a Masterwork Weapon's +1 bonus on attack rolls. Okay, so maybe not. Protection from alignment's not the worst. Protection from alignment's actually quite good. Subject gains +2 deflection bonus to AC, +2 resistance bonus on saves. Apply against attacks made or effects created by creatures with corresponding alignment. Let's pick that one. That's good. And the nice, yeah, that'll be good for him. And then, was that it that he got for spells? Or did I, maybe I don't want to take that one because that's a lower level spell. Is there a higher version of that? Yeah, maybe we want to take the level 2 spells. Bone Shaker. Target takes 3d6 points of damage plus 1d6 per damage per 2 caster levels. That's not actually the worst either. Saving throw versus fortitude for half. Visibility. Mirror Image is a good spell. I just don't know if we want to waste the spell on a first level spell is the thing. I mean, it's a good spell for sure, but do we see anything here that we like better? Bear's Endurance, probably not. Acid Arrow. Cat's Grace, that would increase his dexterity. That wouldn't be probably the most horrible thing. Let's go Mirror Image. That's a good protective spell. I think that's better. All right, so he's got that. And he's done. Okay. Land. I saw a build for land that was interesting, and I'm thinking about maybe reworking him into that build. Instead of him going Zen Archer, he goes with a Hunter build. So he's got his first level of Zen Archer. There's nothing we can do about that, but we could restat him for free into this other build. I might do that because that would give him a pet, and it would still keep him pretty powerful with his bow, plus give him the spells, which he doesn't have, but he definitely has the attributes to handle it. So I'm thinking maybe let's bounce out of here real quick. Let's come up here. Let's talk to Hilor. And let's say we want to retrain him. And we're just going to retrain him from scratch here. So we're going to go, instead of Zen Archer, we're going to go with Hunter. And we're going to go with the Divine Hound, which is going to give him some cool stuff, including an animal companion. All right, so he gets 4 points. Athletics for sure, mobility for sure. He gets good lore nature. Maybe not the worst thing. Definitely perception. Plus 10 on nature lore. I don't think that's the worst thing for him. Okay, so let's do that. Okay, animal companion, we want the dog. Dog is slightly better than the wolf, I believe. Okay, all right, for first level spells, a good one is Hurricane Bow. That gives him extra damage on his arrows against, well, anything, really. They do damage as if they were size class larger, so instead of a D8, they do 2D6, which is a significant boost, actually. So you're averaging 5 damage here, 4.5 damage here. You're averaging 7 damage here. So that's pretty decent, a little boost there. Plus, you know, the upper and lower are better too. So that's a good one for him to have for sure. And then another good one for him to have might be the Falcon, aspect of the Falcon. Your eyes become wide, get a +3 competence bonus on perception checks, +1 bonus to ranged attacks, and critical multiplier becomes 1920 for ×3 damage. That's a really good spell for him too. Okay, so let's take that as his first spells. Okay, and then that's it for him. He's got his dog now. Okay, his next level, he's going to get a feat, which we are going to take. Well, we're going to take another Divine Hound here. Okay, he gets 4 more points. Anything else here worth taking, I wonder? Yeah, let's stick with what we got. I think that's fine. All right, Boon Companion up first with this guy, because he doesn't need, well, he'll get, we'll get him with the bonuses for saving throws for being adjacent to allies. But this actually helps his dog out. So your bond with your animal companion is unusually close. The abilities of your animal companion are calculated as though your class were 4 levels higher to a maximum effective level equal to your character level. So that's going to be good, I think. The abilities of your animal companion are calculated as though your class were 4 levels higher to a maximum effect level equal to your character level. So basically we're buffing the dog is what's going on here. Okay, so that's good. We can also get outflank, wouldn't be the worst. Precise shot wouldn't be the worst. Yes, we definitely want that. Okay. Okay, he gets to pick another spell. First level, Feather Step maybe? I don't know. That's probably not what we need. Longstrider might be okay. Spell gives a plus 10-foot enhancement bonus range to your base speed. Okay. I don't think that's the worst. Yeah, let's go there. Okay. Level 3. We're going to go with Divine Hound again. And he can go a few ways here. So he could go, any one of these could go to 18 for the +4. He's mostly using a bow, so this would be his attack. Let's go there. Okay. Doot, doot, doot. Okay. He gets a teamwork feat, which is going to be Shake It Off, which is the allied plus bonus to saving throw, which is awesome. Okay. Got another first level spell that he can take. And this one, what do we got? Resist energy might not be too bad. Grants resist energy 10 against energy type chosen. Yeah, we've seen some guys throwing around fire a little bit here already, so maybe this is okay. Entangle's always the fun one, although Entangle's a really big area. That's hard to not get caught in yourself. Could go Cure Light Wounds, I suppose. Flare Burst. Functions as flare, except as affects all creatures in a 10-foot radius. It can dazzle. Dazzle's okay. It's only okay. It's a -1 to hit, basically, for the dazzled person. I like resist energy. I think we're going to go there. So that's going to work out fine. Okay, so that's looking good there. And then level 4. Keep going. Athletics, mobility, lore nature, perception. Okay. Okay, another feat here. He's going to take... There was one that he kind of needs. Rapid shot, I think it is. Now, this, as I understand it, does not stack with his monk ability, but it does open up the path for us to get the higher level versions of it. So we'll probably just take this. I think that's okay, because we're going to definitely want these later on. So it doesn't, it's kind of marked down because it doesn't really work with his Zen archery key ability at the same. They don't stack. So I think that's why that's, but we're going to want rapid shot, and we're going to want mini shot, improved snapshot, etc. So we'll take that. I think that's okay for now. Okay. 2 spells. We can take level 2 spells now. That's excellent. We definitely want what? Bark Skin wouldn't be too bad with him. Gives him some armor class. Sense Vitals, I think, is pretty good. Spell makes your eyes shine blood red. Allows you to make sneak attacks as the rogue ability for the same name, dealing an additional 1 to 6 points of damage. These additional damage increases by a d6. So I think that's what we want, because he'll get the extra damage for sneak attacks. Does he need to be flanking? I don't know. Yeah, let's go with this. I think that's what we want for that. And then he's already got, what's this? Protection from energy. You go away. Why are you there? There we go. All right. Protection from energy grants temporary immunity to type of energy you specify when you cast it. Spell absorbs 12 points per caster level of energy to a maximum of 120 points at 10th level. Okay, again, pretty good, really. When you're up against something that's slinging fireballs and stuff around. I think for the moment we want Bark Skin, though. It's good for him to... Well, does he need it, though? I don't know if he needs it. Cat's Grace. +4 enhancement bonus to dexterity. Makes it easier for him to hit and whatnot. Probably not the worst thing for him to have. +2 bonuses, what it would end up being to hit. Yeah, I think maybe Cat's Grace. Let's try that. Okay, looks good. And then level 5 is complete. All right, there we go. So he's all set now. I know that took a little bit longer, but I just wasn't sure I was happy with the Zen archery path that we were on there. And I think this is going to be better, especially since he gets the dog now. And we're going to have to pick up outflank with him too, because the dog will gain the outflank bonus as well. And so we'll definitely be picking that up. Maybe I should have picked that up actually instead of the dual shot or whatever. That would have probably been better, but that's okay. All right, Spirit Hunter still looking good here. 2 points go here and here. She gets a feat. She also wants to have outflank if she can. Nope, I don't think she can have it either, can she? Well, in that case, maybe what we get her is... There's another one that lets you combat reflexes, I think. So this lets her make multiple attacks of opportunity. We're going to have some stuff coming up where the attacks of opportunity are going to be able to be made on critical hits by other people. So maybe that's something that we want. Another thing that we could go with would be weapon focus, but I don't know if she really needs that exactly. So let's go combat reflexes, I think. So you make a number of additional attacks of opportunity per round equal to your dexterity bonus. Since she has such a high dex, this is going to be good for her. And also she can even do it while she's flat-footed. So anything that goes running past her is going to get attacked. So I think that's going to be good. That allows for Seize the Moment, which is a feat that allows when an ally who also has this feat confirms a critical hit against an opponent that you also threaten, you can make an attack of opportunity against that opponent. So that's what I was talking about there. She'll be able to pick this up and somebody else will too. And then if they do a critical hit, she'll get the attack of opportunity or vice versa. So that's good. So let's do that. Okay, looks good. That's all she gets for this level. Her spells are up slightly and she gets level 3 spells. She just picked up Frost Spirit Enchantment too, I believe. Can have the cold property of the weapon. Consumes 1 point of enchantment bonus granted to this weapon. So, yeah. Okay, so she's got new spells available to her. Yep, she doesn't have to pick them. She just gets them. So that's good. Looks good. And then Sela. We need to do Sela yet. Sela, we're just going to continue on as a paladin. And she gets her 3 points, which she's putting in here and here. And where else do we want? Use Magic Device, maybe. Doesn't hurt for her to be able to read scrolls and stuff like that. All right, she is going to be able to get outflank, I believe. Yep. Yep. Okay. Divine Bond. She gets an animal companion, horse, or divine weapon. I mean, a horse isn't the worst thing, really. Another animal companion wouldn't be the worst. This animal's companion's hit dice, ability, skills, feats advance as the druid advances in level. If a character receives an animal companion from more than one source, your effective druid level stack for the purpose of determining the statistics and the abilities of the companion. Most animal companions increase in size when their druid reaches 4th or 7th level, depending on the companion. I mean, probably this is what we want. So she can get a horse or she can get a divine weapon bond. Divine weapon says upon reaching 5th level, the paladin forms a divine bond with her weapon. As a standard action, she can call upon the aid of a celestial spirit for 1 minute per paladin level. At 5th level, spirit grants the weapon a +1 enhancement bonus. For every 3 levels beyond 5th, the weapon grants another +1 to a maximum of +6 at 20th level. These bonuses can be added to the weapon, stacking with existing weapon bonuses to a maximum of +5. Alternatively, they can be used to add any of the following weapon properties: axiomatic, brilliant energy, disruption, flaming burst, holy, keen, and speed. Adding these properties consumes an amount of bonus equal to the property's cost. These bonuses are added to any properties the weapon already has, but duplicates do not stack. Can use this ability once per day at 5th level. Nah, I like the horse better, I think. Let's do that. She can have a horse. She gets outflank. She just, yeah, outflank requires a +4 bonus to attack, so we're going to have to get the others up to 18 on their attack statistics before they can get it. Oh, and there's her horse right there. It's inside the, yeah, it's inside the tavern. It's maybe not the best thing, perhaps, but we're okay. We are okay. All right, so we're going to rearrange the bar just a little bit here. We do need to rest as well because the party's in pretty bad shape, so let's rest. We're going to have some scrollage here, but we're not going to do magic missile. What do we have? Mirror image wouldn't be terrible. I like mirror image. This is a good scroll. So we've got enough to build a few of these. So let's do that. We don't have enough reagents to make another healing potion. We can make some food. So this one gives us +1 cooking bonus on all skill checks for a day. This one gives extra time before becoming fatigued. Onion soup gives us +1 on all saving throws. And seasoned wings and thighs gives temporary hit points. 1 temporary hit point per level for a day. That's actually not terrible. Extra 5 hit points. Let's try that out. Let's see how that goes. So this takes us a edible moss, a tainted fowl, a mix of spices, and a purifying solution. We're getting a +10, +7 on our cooking versus, is this our best cook? Yeah, pretty much. Okay, well, we'll do that. We'll do that. Seasoned wings. Okay. And let's rest.
Tell me this. How come you're so sure you're really talking to spirits and not just hearing voices in your head?
For the same reason I am certain that you are a lowly creature lacking in wit or decency. Some things are simply self-evident.
Okay. Seasoned wings are done. Scroll of mirror image is done. Looks good. All right, journal time. Let's have a look and see what we got here. We found out what happened to the adepts, but we have not found Aranka or Desnan. Okay, so that's a thing. Trapped in the Darkness. We completed that one. This one we still have a few things to do yet. The Wardstone Legacy before we do anything else too much. Starward Gaze. Oh, did we Why is this X'd out now? Beautiful bard Aranka has found refuge somewhere in the city among friends or devotees. She's unlikely to give herself away, but she can be found by looking out for signs of highly talented singer and musician. Don't know exactly why that's X'd out. Companion quests, friend in need. So we're still looking for Jannah. More than nothing. We need to visit the Nameless Ruins with Nenio, but we can't do that right now. We've got most of these done. Restoring a broken gold buckle. That means we need to get the extra magic essences to restore that, and the Storyteller can do that for us. And notes for the Storyteller. We're out on the lookout for his notes in the Grey Garrison when we get there, which we are not there yet. So I think we're still after Jannah at this point. Let's see. So we're looking for gathering allies. We've obviously still missed somebody here. That might have something to do with the Jannah quest. I'm not sure. The Burning City. We got discuss the Grey Garrison attack plan with Irbeth. We will do that when we're ready to be done with the rest of this stuff. And then spies in our ranks. Tell Irbeth about the victory. We need to tell her about the Tower of Estrad. We could actually do that right now. So let's go do that right now. And then I think we're going to go talk to, or we're going to go look for Jannah some more. Because that's mostly what we've got left to do here. So let's see. Irbeth says, I thank you for saving the esteemed citizens of Canabras, even though not all of them deserve to be saved. May Iomade forgive my words. Irbeth casts a meaningful look at Count Arende, sitting at a nearby table. I don't really mean that, of course. I just never fail to be astounded by the way that good people seem to perish while the not so good prove to be incredibly, amazingly enduring. Well, even so, he did offer me his aid, so he can't be all bad. Yes, that's not like him at all. Joining the Crusades is a tradition among the Mendevian nobles, but Darren Arende's never been too keen on fighting demons. The Count has a certain reputation in Mendev. He's not a pleasant individual by any means, but he's not known for any particular villainy either. The Count enjoys the life of leisure, surrounded by a gaggle of sycophants who are always eager to badmouth the Queen at his command. He likes settling scores, too. There was a hero in the First Crusade, Sir Lant, a kind and honest man. After the end of his glorious career as a soldier, he became a wise mentor for the younger generation. He ran afoul of the Count somehow, perhaps by lecturing him about his idle lifestyle and lack of purpose. When Sir Lant died, the Count managed to buy a portion of his estate and ordered the knight's helmet to be reforged into a chamber pot. And of course, he didn't keep his little joke private. The Queen was particularly affronted by it because Sir Lant used to be her most loyal comrade in arms. I was there receiving an assignment from Her Majesty and witnessed the exact moment she found out about the helmet's fate. It's a small thing. I could see the Queen's anguish at the travesty that had been made of her friend's legacy. That's what our Count is like as a person. And as for his talent for survival, do you know the story of Heaven's Edge? He was the only member of the family to escape with his life when the demons unleashed a magical plague on the Arende state. Could you tell me more about these events? I don't know the details. It happened a while ago, back when I was a mercenary and had nothing to do with Canabras. I only know that there was a grand feast in the honor of Daron's birthday party, and all his relatives were invited along with a few other distinguished guests. Everyone died from a mysterious disease someone had unleashed at the estate, including the servants, the guards, and a number of clerics and paladins, but the young Count survived because of his healthy healing ability, I suppose. Darren does possess an unusually brilliant talent, even if the application of his skills leaves much to be desired, Irbeth scowls. So why is he trying to provoke the Queen? Who knows? Could be some family matter. The Count is Her Majesty's cousin, twice removed, or something like that. But I think he simply enjoys infuriating people. Crusaders and Iomede's servants especially. All right. Well, thanks for letting me know. Sounds like a great guy. Let's see. We are talking about the tower. Tower of Estrad's been cleared of demons. Great. The places where demons have gathered need to be cleared one by one. Then they won't be able to stab us in the back when we take on the Great Garrison. Thank you for your service. No problem. I gotta go. All right, we're out of here. We are going to go see about finding Jannah. I will likely be leveling up Nenio and Darren off screen, and I'll find some decent builds for them because I don't really know anything about either one of them. So we'll see. All right, heading back out. Gather our party. We don't want to loot anything. Okay, good with the party we have. Okay, and here we are on the city map. We are heading back to the market square because that is where Jannah is supposed to still be. All right, failed to sneak past enemies. We've got a fight here. And here we go. What are we up against? We have Marauder Conjurer and a Marauder Fighter. Well, this ought to be quick. Wolchif.
Cover me, all right?
Oh, okay. Ember. Ember, you're going to see if you can sleep the Conjurer. Nope, no good. He's immune to slumber. Okay. Okay, Sela, let's get you over here. Camellia, let's have you give effective luck to Woljif, since he's a little exposed. Lan, go ahead and you're going to have to just move, I guess. Let's move you away. Oh, he doesn't have his stuff equipped. We're going to have to re-equip him. All right, well, that's going to be an issue. I don't think we can do it in the middle of combat either. Oh, we can. Excellent. All right. I don't remember exactly what all he had. He can't really wear armor. Not that I have much in the way of armor to give him. He does have some scrolls that he can do. So he had... What did we just do? We just did mirror image. That's this one. I don't think he needs it right now. We also wanted to give him this wand. All right, well, we'll do that for the second here. And we're going to get the dog over here. And the horse. What do we got with this horse here? Doesn't have his stats. Oh, it's a bite. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we'll get him there too. Valric can get around here as well. Okay, we'll just knife this guy.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
Good. Okay, the dog. Ember. I mean, you could just divine zap this guy, I suppose. I think it's going to be a fairly quick fight. Okay, Sela. Hit the fighter.
No glory
That's a hit.
without risk.
Okay, Camellia. Let's get in. Oh, she's got her bow. Okay. All right, Lan, go ahead and shoot this guy.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Okay, dog hit. Dog attack. Missed the 12. Horse attack. Missed a bunch of 11s. Valric. He didn't miss. Okay, we'll just kill this guy.
For me.
Got it. 21 on sneak attack. Excellent. Okay, what do we got? We got some stuff here. Okay. This is a scroll of shield. That's always nice. Okay, Sela. Can't ride, I don't think, the horse yet.
Thank you for inviting me on this journey. Risking life and limb, facing countless dangers.
Okay.
Perhaps I shouldn't thank you.
Okay, moving on. Okay. All right, so we've pretty much covered this whole area. I'm pretty sure we've covered pretty much this whole area. We did enter into the lower part again, which is interesting. I kind of wouldn't mind covering this area one more time too, because we haven't been back over here yet. So maybe this is where we need to be. There's still some area up here that we haven't checked out. So maybe we'll head there, I guess. Where are we at here? Oh, okay. This is... All right, so we need to get up here.
Pretty good, aren't I?
Okay. And we're moving. Really what we need is to be over here. Oh, you know what? Let's just stop for a second.
Doubt is the heart's greatest challenge.
All right, so what do we got here? Perfect strike needs to be on. Oh, that's not an on-off ability. Never mind. Spells I don't think we need on his bar here. We'll get those when we do want point blank shot on. I might have messed this up. I don't know exactly. Oh, okay.
A bright future awaits
Can
us.
she do that too? Saddle up? Yes, she can. So she's going to get on her horse. Okay, that's good. Lan,
Are we in trouble
back
yet?
to you. You don't need to have that on. This goes over here anyway. Judgment, protection, Inquisitor, surrounded by a protective aura, gain +1 sacred bonus to armor class. Increased by +1 for every 5 Inquisitor levels that possess. At 10th level, the bonus is doubled against attack rolls made from critical hits. Don't need that. Judgment Justice. This judgment spurs an Inquisitor to seek justice, granting +1 sacred bonus on all attack rolls. Bonus increases by +1 for every 5 Inquisitor levels she possesses at 10th level. This bonus is doubled on all attack rolls made to confirm critical hits. Okay, so those are going to come over here. This can just stay here along with that. Charge. He's not charging anybody. Get that off the bar. Okay, spells. Resistance is fine. These are all okay-ish. Okay, spells are good. What's this? Oh, here it is. Rapid shot. He does have rapid shot. That was what I was looking for. It was over here. All right, that's much better. All right. So now I'm much happier with where we are. See, look, get on your horse. Okay. Let's head up to get across the rubble here.
The mongrel did it.
Okay, we're fighting. Got a swarm of rats. Ember, let's have an acid splash. Can you do that? Nope. Yeah, just shoot him.
Surrender or else!
Okay. Valric, charge him. Okay, got another rat swarm here. Sela, let's charge these guys here.
Did I mess up again? Did I
Okay,
mess up
maybe
again?
not.
The light take you!
Okay. 3 points of damage. Look out. Okay, Camellia. She doesn't have Acid Splash either. They just make saving throws, I think, so I don't think I'm going to worry about her
The spirits
trying to
demand
do
your
protective
blood.
luck. Okay, dog, get in here. Oh, missed a 10. Okay, Woljif.
Time to share your treasures.
Okay. Oh, that'll do. Land, shoot some rats.
Won't survive me.
That'll do. Okay, nothing here. We've already looked at that. This is where we found the actors, I think. This is where we camped and found the, we haven't been up into here. There were some zombies wandering around here. There still are some zombies running. Oh, ghouls. That's even better.
I won't let you hurt my friends.
Okay, ghouls first. That's all right. Just ran up to Valric. We'll take that. 35 damage to the ghoul. I'll take it. All right, Lan. This guy is a bigger problem.
Endure this.
He could actually get in and hurt us at this point. Ember, what's this up here? Oh, command spell. Yeah, she doesn't need that either. Can't command undead, unfortunately. Scorching Ray isn't the worst, but she can just shoot this guy.
Too late for apologies.
Okay, 5 damage on him. Okay. Let's have Sela charge him and finish him off if she can. Good. Very nice. Woljik.
Cover me, all right?
Yeah, there we go. Oh, nicely done. Okay. Woljif, not Woljik. I keep saying Woljik. I know that's not right. Okay. Little.
This was simple enough.
The dug up graves and other clues indicate that a necromancer has recently conducted a ritual here.
Is that a trap? It might be.
Might be. What's this? A magical throwing axe. Okay. Did we get over here? I don't know if we got over here. Who's this? Curl. Curl. A short hooded figure is poking about some bodies laying in the middle of the street. The stranger drags the first body off the road and respectfully props it up against the wall and places the corpse's hands on its chest. The figure then freezes as if hesitating, and you see him reach out his hand toward a beautiful gold amulet hanging around the corpse's neck. He jerks his hand back, hesitates, then reaches out again. Hey, what are you doing? Stranger almost jumps out of his skin, and his hood falls from his head. Under a mop of red curls, a round, halfling face looks up at you. Oh, phew, I thought you were the demons. Good day to you, good sir. Sela's eyebrows lift in apparent surprise. Curl? Is that you? The halfling looks at Sela and smiles broadly. Ah, Lady Sela, you're alive. Goodness me, that's the second bit of good news on an otherwise lousy day. What was the first bit of news, she asks. Stick around and see for yourself. Do you know this person, Sela? Meet Rimvi, better known as Curl. He hails from Canabras and fights in the Condemned. He's one of a kind, rogue with a heart of gold. Sela smiles, then adds a little more seriously. Curl, it's probably none of my business, but you should ask yourself if what you're about to do is right. The halfling's cheeks flush, and he hides his hands behind his back. I didn't. I just thought, oh, it doesn't matter. So can you tell me anything useful about what's going on in the city? I'm afraid not, good sir. I just left the Defender's Heart. Before that, I was holed up in there, too scared to leave. Although spending all that time under the commander Erebeth's nose sure was something. She's a strict one. Whew. And when she gets antsy... don't even start. I've had enough of her breathing down my neck to last me a lifetime. So why are you here? Robbing corpses? No, the halfling protests. Rimby Curl may be a rogue, but he doesn't loot corpses. I just need to get these poor lads' bodies off the road. My friends and I are on a terribly important mission, and we need to get through. You have your friends? He's interrupted by the sound of wheels rolling on the paving stones. A cart drawn by a sad little horse appears from around the corner. A pretty half-elf is driving it, and a young man in knight's armor is walking alongside. Even from a distance, you can see his tanned face and his blue eyes shining brightly. The halfling straightens up. See, a terribly important and very heroic mission. My friends and I are saving the beer cart from the demons. Elan of the Houndhearts says. As he's speaking, the newcomers notice you, and the knight cries out in jubilation, Sela! I never thought I'd see you again. I thought you were headed to the main square, the center of the demons' attack. Jannah's here as well, apparently. The half-elf smiles and warmly at Sela. Hey, friend, glad to see you're all right. When we got separated by the crowd at the celebration, I knew right away that something was wrong, and when demons appeared on all of a sudden, I realized that was the reason why I'd been so anxious. But I couldn't find you among the dead in the square, so I kept my hopes up, and I was proved right. Sela's face lights up with joy. So you're the other bit of good news Curl was talking about. You and Jannah are alive. Curly, actually, by good news, I meant that we found the beer cart. Sir Elan and Jannah being alive amounts to a quarter of a bit of good news. Well, maybe half. A beer cart? How about sharing it with us? I'm sure we could all do with a drink. Yeah, you know what? We're chaotic. We can have a drink. The half-elf winks rakishly. Certainly. Give me your flask, friend. And if you walk with us to the Defender's Heart, we can have a more thorough sampling of the spoils there. Despite the cheerful tone, she looks at you with an anxious hope. Elan of the Houndhearts. Jannah, there's no need. The heart is very close, and the three of us will be enough to fight off an attack if there is one. Besides, our friend here surely has better things to do. More important things than carrying barrels of beer, I'd wager. By the way, my name is Elan, Sir Elan of the Houndhearts. I'm glad to meet someone who survived this madness. Yeah, you haven't told me how you know Sela. I'll save that story till we're back at the Defender's Heart. You're going back there, aren't you? We'll have a reason to toast our spoils. Yeah, I don't care. I have to go. So long. We're sure to meet again, either at the city or Defender's Heart. Sure you will. Come to the tavern. We'll celebrate the valiant rescue of this barrel together. All right, there we go. There's Jannah. Anything else up here? I know we're running a little bit late here, guys, but we're just about done here. And I think that might be... Let's just poke our noses over here for a second.
They will break against
Okay, we have ghouls coming up at us here again. Camellia. Can't sleep them. She can't sleep things anyway. Let's have her do Battle Spirit. Because I want to get these guys before they have a chance to go, and that's not actually going to happen because they're quite high in the okay, so they're going to get to go before we can do too much here, which is not great. Why don't you go like this? Why don't you go defensive, and why don't you attack this one and get him tied up? Oh, for heaven's sake, she's got her crossbow. I meant to have her with her sword. Okay, Ember, what are we doing with you, dear? Burning Arc. How big is the web? Too big. We'll get ourselves caught in it too. Should just turn that on. None of this is going to work against undead. Burning Hands will work against undead, although it's not going to generate enough damage. She might as well get on it. 10 and 5. Okay. You move back this way. Okay, miss on Valric. Good. Okay, we'll just give this guy what for.
Why not both?
Okay, dog 2. Come on, you guys got to hit these. Oh, there's another one. Oh, good. Well, he just exploded. Okay, land. Finish him. Yep. Good. And Valric, finish this guy. Excellent. 30 from a sneak attack. That's great. All right, everybody selected. Anything left over here? We can use the trunk to cross the gap. What's this? These corpses were gnawed by the bones of ghouls. Gnawed to the bone by ghouls whose teeth were likely the cause of death. All right, so this is okay. Searching around up here. Almost done here, guys. All right, we have another house to go into here. Have we been here already? We have been here already. This is the one where... yeah, we're good here. All right, so I think this is where we're going to leave it, guys, because I think this is it for the Market Square. It seems like we found everything. And we're just a little bit over time here, so it's okay. But if you've enjoyed this episode, hey, do me a favor, click that like button for me. And if you haven't already done so, please consider subscribing to my channel. And we'll see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching.